A lot of young people are grappling with a lot of uncertainty when it comes to what the future may hold for them when it comes to their careers and livelihoods. There's one job opportunity that can help build a strong future. Our sponsor, the United States Army Reserve, can help young people attend college, give back to their communities and their country, and build a successful career. We are joined by Major General Rod Falk with the U.S. Army. Good morning.
Good morning, Jason. How are you today?
I'm doing great. I went from interviewing Marshal Falk to Major General, so I'm covering all the bases of rank here.
You know, I get accused that he's my cousin all the time, which would be awesome.
He was great for my fantasy football team. What is the Army Reserve? Explain it.
Well, the Army Reserve is a Federal Reserve Force of 189,000 soldiers. It's one of three components of the Army, the other two being the active duty Army and the Army National Guard. The Army Reserve is a community-based force, and soldiers serve in units that are oftentimes located where they work and live their civilian lives. And Army Reserve soldiers and units stand ready to support our nation's defense. You know, an interesting fact, Jason, is that 70% of the Army's total sustainment capability, over half of its maneuver support capability, and half of its medical capabilities reside in the Army Reserve. So, integrated part of the total force.
You know, the youngest ones coming up now, the so-called Zoomers, I think, is one phrase or name that they've had attached to them. They're kind of grumbling and crabby about, bang for the buck when it comes to college. They're like, what is this thing where I spend my entire life paying off my student loans? How is this an avenue sort of around that kind of sentiment?
We recognize the importance of investing in people. So the first component, I would say, is a salary from service in your unit. For 1 weekend a month and 2 weeks a year, the least you'll earn is about $3,500, and that can go a long way to help pay for college tuition and other expenses. But there are other opportunities out there as well. There are student loan repayment programs and the GI Bill as well. And if you're enlisting in the Army, there are enlistment bonuses tied to specific specialties for which the Army has a keen interest in recruiting. But I would tell you, too, there's another program called the Minuteman Scholarship. It's a 3 or 4 year full tuition or room and board scholarship plus a book stipend. And basically, in return for guaranteed service in the Army Reserve, that's a pretty good deal. Give you a leg up on getting started on your career. And potentially, if you play your cards right, you can emerge with your degree and not have too much debt.
Okay. What kind of physical training do recruits experience?
Well, the Army recognizes that we will deploy to often rugged and austere environments. And so, 37 years ago when I joined the Army Reserve, physical fitness was not a habit. It was not a daily routine. But the Army taught me how to take care of my arms, my equipment, and most importantly, myself. We teach soldiers the skills that all soldiers will need, regardless of their specific job specialty. Things like being proficient with and maintaining their weapons, first aid skills, military map reading, and so forth.
Let's talk about service and how the Army Reserve helps communities.
With the COVID-19 situation, the Army Reserve, on very short notice, assembled 15 medical task forces to augment civilian medical capability at various hotspots around America. That was about 3,000 soldiers on 2 weeks' notice. Were able to basically tailor those formations for what exact skills were needed, and then get them on site to help out with the fight against COVID-19.
That's good stuff. Major General, thank you so much for spending a little bit of time with us.
My pleasure, and I just want to say hello to Bernie and go Tigers.
We got highlights. To learn more about the U.S. Army Reserve and what it offers and how you can join, visit their website, goarmy.com/reserve. That's goarmy.com/reserve.